What's going on, everybody? It's Walt Marshall here with Buy and Live, where our focus is building wealth in real estate. In today's video, we're going to talk about overcoming consumerism. So stay tuned. In my last video, I shared my heart, I shared my why for the whole channel, why I'm starting this Buy and Live thing, right? So Buy and Live, I don't want you to buy anything. I actually want this community, it's a movement. I want people to gain assets. I want people to gain, things of value, right? So I don't think that there's a better time for me to talk about this subject right now, and that's consumerism, because we have the holidays upon us, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas shopping. Now this video is probably gonna be more for those who are just starting out in life. Like if you're newly married or if you're just graduating from college, recent college grads, you have a lot of debt, maybe student loans or consumer debt. Consumerism is the idea of us just acquiring so much stuff, right? Just acquiring, buying things. Now it's necessary for our economy. But it's problematic when certain classes of people are the primary contributors to capitalism or to consumerism. Now, everyone consumes goods. I mean, it's just a part of life. We have to eat, we have to buy clothes. That's given, right? I want to just play a short clip from Field Towns, and he's going to be talking about what's going to happen after the 2020 election. So just go ahead and listen to this one clip.
So we are going for more of the same. There's very little doubt in my mind we're going for more of the same, and we're going to keep going for more of the same. There's no fiscal conservatives left. Everybody understands to get elected, you got to pay. It's a question of how much, and and it's all a political game at this point, as far as I can see. So the thing that we're headed toward, you guys, I believe, is that the rift between the haves and the have-nots will grow faster and faster. It grew fast under Obama and Biden. It is going to grow, and then it grew fast under Trump, and it's going to grow fast under Biden. And that's just because as you pour dollars into the economy, the people who get those dollars are the people who ultimately have profit, right? The wage earners, they're just spending money, and it ends up in the hands of people who own the assets. So in this world of haves and have-nots, we're going to see a lot of social strife, regardless of the fact that the Democrats won. It'll get worse. So you want to be an asset owner in this environment. You want to own things that will appreciate as the dollar is devalued.
All right, so there you have it. In the words of Mr. Field Towns, we know that life is going to get harder. We have to pay for all the stimulus dollars. Cost of living is not going to go down. Healthcare, education, everything is going to continue to go up. We don't want to have this consumer mindset where all we do is consume and we're not investing and we're not saving and growing. The thing about it is, earned income is going to stop. So I need passive income. I need books. I need movies. I need real estate. I need stocks. It wasn't easy for me growing up. I want to make it easier for the next generation. I want it to be easier for the next 3 or 4 generations. This is an area that is dear to me because I feel that I've overcome, and I'm still overcoming consumerism. I'm looking forward to building wealth. I'm looking forward to just kind of delaying my gratification so that I can enjoy life sooner. So I'm building up on assets that will pay me later. Kind of like the FIRE movement. It means financially independent, retire early. So I don't have these numbered out. I just have a list, but I'll put it in the description for you to click on it. I'll do timestamps, all right? So contentment comes from this one Bible verse. Don't freak out, it's cool, I'm not preaching. Luke 12:15 is a solid Bible verse that says, beware of greed, for man or woman does not consist in the abundance of their possessions. So that means wherever you are, find yourself on the spectrum, don't worry about however much you have or however much you don't have. Life is worth so much more than that. We're people. We have, worth and value so much more than, material possessions. So that first is so encouraging. And I hope it encourages somebody out there. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he talks about understanding assets and liabilities. It's simple. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities, they take money out of your pocket, right? So a house is technically not an asset until it puts money in your pocket. One way to overcome consumerism is by just education. The best investment you can ever make is not in real estate, it's not in stocks, it's in ourselves. When I first started out doing like freelance video, I was doing this one job for a while with this one guy. He kept hiring me to do different things. I had a great work ethic. When he looked, he said, man, when are you gonna buy some more equipment? Like, when are you gonna upgrade? Like, when are you gonna buy a tripod? I'm like, a tripod? Like, I'm paying $800 a month in student loans trying to keep everything together. A good tripod is gonna cost me like $500. That's the way I was thinking. I was thinking like, why should I spend this money on more gear when I'm like, the money that I'm getting is pretty much like going to like bills and everything. I didn't even know, form a business, have an LLC, it's a tax write-off, even if it wasn't a tax write-off, it's like I'm able to earn more because I am learning more. The more you learn, the more you earn. It's important for us to understand our behaviors. As we build wealth, we have to protect that wealth. We have to protect it, we have to safeguard it. Now, these companies, Amazon, Facebook, Google, they study consumer behavior. And it's important for us to understand our own selves, for us to know ourselves so that we can begin to have a better grasp on how we spend our money. Because like our credit card companies, they understand us better than we do. That's why they flash things up in our face and we go buy it, right? So remove your digital footprint. In the description, I'll have a list of sites where you can remove your digital footprint. So check the links down below to remove your digital footprint. It's holiday season. So right now you got all these shopping, you want to spend money. You can go into a store, not spend a dime. We want to have walk away power. The other day, I was looking for a book. I could not find it anywhere in my house. Called the library. I called friends, I reached out to them. I could not find the book. So I decided I would go to the store to look for the book. Went to the store, they didn't have the book, and I was with my daughter. I called my wife, asked my wife, hey honey, I'm at the store, do you need anything? She said, no, I don't need anything. I said, all right, cool. So I'm getting ready to leave, and my daughter says, Dad, why are we leaving? We didn't buy anything. I'm like, well, babe, they didn't have what we came here for. I came here for the book. They didn't have the book. We can leave. And it was a good way for me to teach my daughter that just because you're in a store, it does not mean that you have to buy something, especially when they don't have what you're looking for. Walk-away power is powerful. Another way we overcame the consumer mindset is being faithful in small things. It's very easy. You can easily trick yourself and just say well, it's only 20, 30 bucks. So I had this Sling account and I only got it just, to watch some basketball. But the basketball season's over. I'm like, okay, why am I still paying for the Sling subscription and I'm not watching basketball, So $30 a month, it adds up. We've learned to try to be faithful in small areas because those small areas add up. The fear of missing out. It's okay to miss out. I would rather miss out on a good deal rather than buy a bad deal. And that's the same. The same applies in real estate. You want to have walking away power. You want to be able to control the money that you have and just say, okay, I'm okay if I don't buy this. I'm okay with missing out. Another thing to consider when trying to overcome consumerism is overcoming addictions. Now this is not just, you know, for like a religious whatever, it's just for the well-being of yourself, you know. So like for us, balance and moderation in everything. So we don't want to be consumed, like we don't want to be controlled by anything. And yeah. Understanding the difference between needs and wants kind of connects to emotional spending and entitlement, because entitlement says like, I deserve this. I need like almost kind of like, I need this, right? I deserve this. So like just thinking about the needs versus wants. Okay, so I need a coat, right? But I want a brand new, I don't even know about fashion, but I want this fashion coat, but I need this coat. So if I know that it's the winter time, I need a coat, then I might be able to go to like a secondhand store and buy a well-kept coat versus going to a designer store. Even if I get it on sale, I may end up paying more for it. Now sometimes, like, you know, like if it's a coat or a brand that I like and I get a good deal, then that's okay. But it's just being able to understand the difference between needs and wants. And then also being able to check emotional spending, get our emotions caught up and like, oh yeah, I got like, and the emotional spending also ties into the fear of missing out. I'm gonna miss out. I need to buy it. I need to buy it. I need to buy it. Oh, just relax. It's okay. I would rather miss out than just buy it and know that I didn't need it, or buy it and now I have remorse, buyer's remorse and guilt and shame. It's like, why did I buy it? I didn't need it. Well, thank God for return policies, right? Take it back. No shame in the take it back. All right, so I'm curious to know your thoughts on consumerism. Did I leave anything out? I'd like to hear from you. So drop me a note in the comment section below. And if you can, just like, subscribe to the video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.